I'm going to talk about our clean pattern. Let's look at weather warning. There is no weather warning, so let's look at pressure pattern starting from May 28, no, 1020, 1016, 1014 millibars of pressure. That's actually 1018. So 1000, that's outside of Southern Ontario. Let's zoom out. So it's going to be, doesn't change. So let's look at next 24 hours, which is 8 p.m. May 29. There is something. So 1012, 1008, 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's go to the next tower, which is, let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. May 30th. There is something. 1012, 1016, 1020 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tower, which is not the hour day, which is May 31st. So 1012, 1016 millibars, 1014 millibars of pressure. Let's go to the next tower, which is ABF, first day of meteorological summer. So 1020, 1016 millibars of pressure, 1014 millibars of pressure. Let's go to precipitation patterns. Zoom into southern Ontario. How they zoomed in. So 2 p.m. there is nothing else. 5 p.m. there's nothing else. 8 p.m. there's nothing else. 11 p.m. there's nothing else. 8 a.m. there's nothing else. 11 a.m. there's nothing else. 2 p.m. Let's see if it's Scarborough on the list. Scarborough's on the list. So Scarborough's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including snowfall later on. Could be, let's go to 5 p.m. Same thing. There is no changes except it's gonna be more rainfall for Scarborough. So let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. So 0.25 millimeters of rainfall is available. So let's go to 11 a.m. 11 p.m. There is same thing. 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, but less widespread for available. So let's go to 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's nothing else. 5 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 p.m. There's nothing else. 11 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. there's nothing else. 11 a.m. there's nothing else. 2 p.m. there's nothing else. 5 p.m. there's nothing else. 8 p.m. there's nothing else. 11 p.m. Babylon's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. 8 a.m. there's nothing else. 11 a.m. there's nothing else. 2 p.m. there's nothing else. 5 p.m. there is something. So 0.25 millimeters of rainfalls in Babel. So let's go to the next tower. There is something. Cobra, Peterborough, Bevel, Betty, Dorset are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's see Oshawa on the list. So Oshawa is gonna get some, passing through doesn't count. So let's go to London. Let's go to 117 towers. There is something. Coburg, Peterborough, Bevel, Dorset are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go get total precipitation, which is 24 hours, which is 8 p.m. There is something. So Scarborough's gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. As areas like this is going to be 0.5 millimeters. Balboa's gonna get some 0.3 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next 20. Oh, that's 7 p.m. Now is the correct, more corrected. So 1 millimeters is going to be Belleville, which is wrong. 0.7 is actually correct. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. Something else changed. There is nothing else. So let's look at 8 p.m. May 31st. There is nothing else. Let's look at first day of meteorological summer. So there is something. Coburg is gonna get some 1 millimeters of rainfall, so Belleville 1 millimeters, Eddie 0.3 millimeters. Peterborough is gonna get some 0.3 millimeters of rainfall, it's like 1 millimeters. Let's go to next tower. There is no next tower. Let's look at air temperature pattern. So we don't need sleet, snowfall, and freezing rain. So let's directly go to air temperature pattern starting from 23 p.m. by this next start. So white on 15 degrees, boy also 40 degrees, Hanoi is going to be 14.5 degrees. Lingwood, 13 degrees. Palm Beach, 11 degrees. Solid Beach, 11 degrees. Thunder Beach, 9 degrees. So inland's gonna get some 17 degrees. So 16.5 degrees. 16 degrees. Georgia, 15 degrees. Bablas is 16 degrees. Betty's gonna get some 15.5 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is gonna be 17 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville, 16 degrees. Oakville is gonna be 16 degrees. Mississauga, 18 degrees. Downtown, 18 degrees. Brampton, 19 degrees. Toffel, 18 degrees. Scarborough's gonna be 19 degrees, down to 18 degrees, Newmarket, and Orangewood 16 degrees, Express 16 degrees, Sasha 19 degrees, Beatward 17 degrees, Coburg 17 degrees, Babel 80 degrees, Line said Obey is gonna be different, Line says 30 degrees, Obey is gonna get some 12 degrees, 13. So, that's actually 12 degrees, so let's go to the next tower, which is 70, and we don't need this hour, it's just for extra. So let's go to 70 and it is Sunday. So white at 9 degrees, sunset will be 10 degrees, Boreals 9 degrees, Hanover 9 degrees, Collingwood 10 degrees, Palm Beach 10 degrees, Alabama 10 degrees, Thunder Beach 8 degrees, Georgia 12 degrees, Beverly Hills 11 degrees, Betty's gonna get some 11 degrees, Tampa it is 10 degrees, Adela's gonna get 11 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara 12 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 11 degrees, Oakville's gonna get some 10 degrees, 12 degrees. Brampton 11 degrees, Toffel 10 degrees, Bro 11 degrees, Downtown 11 degrees, Newmarket 9 degrees, Orange 10 degrees, Oaks 9 degrees, Oshawa 12 degrees, Peterborough 11 degrees, Goldberg 11 degrees, Belleville 12 degrees. Let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. There is something so Whitetown 16 degrees, Boyles in 12 degrees, Hanover 14 more 5 degrees, Lionshead 14 degrees, 16 degrees, Hobbs is gonna get some 12 degrees, Collingwood 90 degrees, Palm Beach 40 degrees, 30 degrees, Southern Beach 30 degrees, Thunder Beach 7 degrees, Georgia 18 degrees. It is 19 degrees. Beverly Hills is going to get some 20 degrees. Atlanta is going to get some 70 degrees. Everywhere in Angola is 21 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville 20 degrees. Oakville is going to get some 20 degrees. Sissaga 22 degrees. Brampton 23 degrees. Toffel 22 degrees. Scarborough 23 degrees. Atlanta 22 degrees. Newmarket Orange 21 degrees. Express 20 degrees. Oshawa 22 degrees. Peterborough 20 degrees. Coburg 50 degrees. Baba 20 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 70, and there is something. So, white time 8 degrees, Boylston, Hanover 8 degrees, Lionshead, Obi 6 degrees, Collingwood 8 degrees, Palm Beach 9 degrees, Sotheby 9 degrees, Inland 9 degrees, Thunder Beach 8 degrees, Georgia 8 degrees, 9 degrees, 9.5 degrees, Babylon is 9 degrees. Very 8 degrees, 7 degrees, Salala 9 degrees, 8.5 degrees, so 8 degrees. Everywhere in Ag plus 9.5 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 9 degrees, Mississauga 9 degrees, Banton 9 degrees, Toffel 9 degrees, Scarborough 9.5 degrees, Toronto 10 degrees, Newmarket 8 degrees, Orangeville 7 degrees, Uxbridge 6 degrees. It's coming 8 degrees, so let's double check for Uxbridge. So Uxbridge 8 degrees, Peterborough. It's 9 degrees, Coburg 10 degrees, Belleville 10 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. There is something. So always. So White 16 degrees, Boylston 16 degrees, Hanover 17 degrees, Collingwood 14 degrees. Lionshead Obi is gonna get some 12 degrees. Hope is gonna be 11 degrees. Palm Beach 12 degrees. 14 degrees. Solid Bay is gonna get some 15 degrees. Thunder Beach gonna get some 9 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls, 16.5 degrees. So Hamilton, Oakville, 50 degrees. Oakville's gonna get some 13 degrees. It's exactly 15 degrees. Downtown, 50 degrees. Brampton, 20 degrees. Toffel, 20 degrees. Scarborough's gonna get some 17.5 degrees. Newmarket, 19 degrees. Orangeville, 18 degrees. Uxbridge, 18 degrees. Oshawa, 18 degrees. Peterborough, 19 degrees. Coburg, 50 degrees. Baba, 20 degrees. So let's look at Georgia, 18 degrees, Babylon, 18 degrees, Eddie, 90 degrees, Alala, 80 degrees. Let's going to get some 20 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 7 a.m. There is something. Wyatt 10 degrees for Olsen, 10 degrees. Hanover, 11 degrees. Lions Head, whole beach going to get some. 10 degrees, so Collingwood 10 degrees, Palm Beach 8 degrees, all Thunder Beach is 8, 7 degrees, Southern Beach 8, 10 degrees, Inland 10 degrees, 11 degrees, Paris 9 degrees, Georgia 14 degrees, Babylon is gonna get some 13, now it's gonna be 11 degrees, so everywhere in Niagara 12 degrees, Hamilton local 12 degrees, Mississauga 12 degrees, Brampton 11 degrees, Tofu 10 degrees, Scarborough 11 degrees, Darlington 9, 12 degrees, Newmarket Orange 9 degrees, so it's 9 degrees, Oshawa 11 degrees, Peterborough 10 degrees, Coburg 11 degrees, Melbourne 11 degrees, so let's go to 3 p.m., which is there is something Whiten 16 degrees, Royals and 12 degrees, Hanover supporting my 5 degrees, Collingwood 80 degrees, Palm Beach 40 degrees, Solid Bay 40 degrees, 50 degrees in Palm Beach, Thunder Beach gonna get some 11 degrees, Line says it's gonna be 14, 13 degrees. 40 degrees, Hope's Bay is going to be 14, 13 degrees everywhere. Niagara 71 degrees, Hamilton, August 20 degrees, Mississauga 21 degrees, Vancouver 23 degrees, Ottawa 21, 2 degrees, Scarborough 22 degrees, so which one else is the same thing, but yes, Scarborough. Newmarket, Orangeville 21 degrees, Oxford 90 degrees, Oshawa 20 degrees, Peterborough 20 degrees, Coburg 60 degrees, Bravo 21 degrees, Georgina is going to get some 18 degrees, Eddie is going to get some 18 degrees, Olala 17 degrees, Babylon is 19 degrees, so let's go to the next tower, which is 7 and it is something. White 11 degrees, Worlds in 12 degrees, Hanmer 12 degrees, Collingwood 12 degrees, Palm Beach 12 degrees, Solid Beach 30 degrees, Inland 13 degrees, Thunder Beach gonna be get some 11 degrees, Palm Beach gonna get some 12 degrees. Line said Obey is gonna get some 8 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls 8, 13 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 30 degrees. Oakville 30 degrees. Mississauga 40 degrees. Brampton 40 degrees. Suffolk 40 degrees. Scarborough 50 degrees. Dr. 40 degrees. Newmarket 12 degrees. Orangeville 11 degrees. Oakside 12 degrees. Oshawa 40 degrees. Peterborough 30 degrees. Coburg 30 degrees. Bravo 30 degrees. So 14 degrees in Georgia, Babylon is 14 degrees, Beverly is gonna be 12 degrees, Salala 12 degrees, 11 degrees. So let's look at 2 p.m. There is not something, so 2 p.m. there is all the something. So line set, let's do line set again. So line set's gonna get some 14 degrees, hope say 14 degrees, 30 degrees. Port Houston 70 degrees, Underway 80 degrees, Collingwood 16 degrees, Palm Beach 40 degrees, Albay 40 degrees, 90 degrees in Thunder Beach, Inland 20 degrees, Alalas combination by 5 degrees, Barry 20 degrees, Georgina 90 degrees, Beverly ISOs 90 degrees everywhere, Niagara 80 by 5 degrees, Hamilton Ocos 70 degrees, Ocos 60 degrees, that's all. Whole is warm, it's 17 degrees. This is like 70 degrees, Dr. 70 degrees, Brampton 21 degrees, Dover 21 degrees, Scarborough 18, no, 20 degrees. Stony Market is 19 degrees, Orange Hill 20 degrees, Express 90 degrees, Ashwada 90 degrees, Peterborough 20 degrees, Coburg 40 degrees, Balboa 20 degrees, so there is no next tower. So this is the end of the video, so